Tony Khan has stated that due to the actions of Bryan Danielson last week on Dynamite, he will have to face Wardlow tonight. But that isn't all he said. He has granted CM Punk a number one contendership match for the AEW Championship in 2 weeks' time on this very program. But tonight, the match between Wardlow and Bryan Danielson will represent an opportunity for both men. If Bryan Danielson is able to defeat Wardlow tonight, he faces MJF next week for a slot in that match against CM Punk. However, if Wardlow is successful, MJF avoids having to face Bryan Danielson next week, and he goes directly on to the number one contendership match against CM Punk. Set to go here, and we are underway here. And oh, look out! Straight away, Bryan Danielson going for that Masaku knee. Oh, rushing in is Wardlow. Danielson rolls him through here. Aubrey Edwards, perfect vision on the shoulders, and it was almost over. It was almost over straight away, and Bryan Danielson. That kick was blocked. Wardlow, such a monster. Destroyed CM Punk last week, but it was with a huge assist from this man, Bryan Danielson. And this is somewhat punishment for Danielson. But Danielson never backs away from the fight. And he's ready to go. He's ready to take flight here. Here comes the American Dragon. No! Rebuffed by Wardlow. Sends him back with the biggest right hand you'll ever see. And that little weasel MJF on the sidelines. Hoping to avoid having to face Bryan Danielson next week. And I've got to say, look at this. Little weasel up on the apron already. Saying you've got to get this over with, because if Wardlow wins, MJF doesn't have to face Bryan Danielson next week. He goes straight through to the number one contendership match. Look out, could be looking for the symphony of powerbombs. No. Bryan Danielson fighting out. And then Danielson does hit the knee. Look at the panic on MJF here. Down into the cover. Oh my God, he kicked out at nothing. Danielson is rattled. He can't believe it. Wardlow ate the knee. And oh my God, Danielson looks like he's seen a ghost. And Danielson all of a sudden, Wardlow's going to try and powerbomb to hell here again. But Danielson again has another counter. He came prepared for the powerbombs down into the cover. Aubrey Edwards, no, just a one count. Bryan Danielson trying to win this as quickly as possible. MJF wants Wardlow to get this over and done with as quick as possible so he doesn't have to face Danielson next week. But look out, Danielson, oh, come on, he hung up the big man. And look at this, Danielson right in the face of his potential opponent next week. Should he be able to somehow, someway knock over the human wrecking ball that is Wardlow. And Danielson sends him into the corner, lights him up, no, out of the way Wardlow, they've both done their homework. Wardlow now picks him up. Look at the power of this man. My goodness. He just tosses Bryan Danielson to the side, and Wardlow all of a sudden again. Look out again. Oh my God. It is brutal. It is absolutely brutal. And Wardlow now, he's doing something. Oh my God. Whoa. Punk through the crowd this time, just like Danielson. And MJF has just clocked him, and he's getting the hell out of there. Punk has come down to ringside. Punk will face either MJF or Danielson. But wait a minute, Punk says he's not even here for MJF. What the hell is Punk doing here? What is Punk thinking? Wardlow is looking at Punk and looking at Danielson. He's wanted to get his hands on both of them. But what is he going to do? Wait a minute. Hey, Punk jumped in the ring. And Punk just got Wardlow disqualified. So MJF is going to have to face Danielson next week. And Wardlow is in disbelief. Punk just wants his pound of flesh of Danielson. But no, Danielson fighting out again. Danielson is fighting out again. He is avoiding that GTS at all costs. And Danielson rolls out of the ring. Danielson rolls out of the ring, and Danielson is going to make his way out of the arena just like the cow will. Oh no. Wardlow's not happy. Wardlow's not happy. He picks up Punk, but Punk's avoiding him as well. Punk has come here to fight tonight. He doesn't care. He's got the number one contendership match wrapped up, and look at this cheat. Little son of a bitch, MJF. With the cheap shot. And MJF is yelling at Wardlow to go and destroy CM Punk. Doesn't know what he's waiting for. And Wardlow takes the order, but Punk's up. Wait a minute, Punk's still got fight in him. He's pissed off. This ain't happy to be here, Phil. This is CM Punk. And there's a GTS for Wardlow. Punk wants blood, and MJF is all alone. MJF, he's got to fight now, you little son of a bitch. CM Punk fending him off. Punk has him up on the shoulders. Do it! Yes! It has erupted! CM Punk will face either Bryan Danielson or MJF. We're going to find out just who it will be next week when those two do battle in 2 weeks' time. That man, CM Punk, will be in that ring fighting for the chance to face Hangman Adam Page for the AEW Championship. It doesn't get any bigger. It doesn't get any better. This is AEW Dynamite, and that is CM Punk.